played a festival in Holland just before this, Down the Rabbit Hole, and I've just been on tour. I went on tour with Block Party in May, all across North America for about 3.5 weeks. So that kept me busy, and now it's festival season. So, and the album came out not long ago, so just like supporting that. Really receptive. It was so cool actually. Every night, like, loads of people came up after being like, "We never heard of you, we really like you," and then they bought my record, they bought like a t-shirt, and they were really supportive. It was cool. South by was amazing. I thank PRS for their help, because that was great. Couldn't have done it without them. Actually every show was great. I think my favourite show, not just saying this, but it was the PRS one, was just like at the British Music Embassy. It was just like the first show, really good vibe, really good audience. But all of them were great. Actually, it was a lot less chaotic than I expected, because everyone was like, South by Southwest, you're gonna break your leg, you're gonna like lose your mind. But actually, it was pretty chilled out. I think it's when you're coming from a grassroots approach. It takes a long time for things to sink in for people, and I'm aware of how long it takes. So I think getting support from people like PRS Foundation, and it's like invaluable, and it gives you the confidence to like keep going, and like when people believe in you, it's just like another reason to keep doing it as well. There's not really a go-to. I think it's really like wherever the inspiration comes from. So it could start from like a sample that I've heard. It could start from like a chord progression on the keyboard. It could start from hearing a DJ play like a disco tune and being like, oh, I love the melody in that. Like I want to do something like that, But for Cut and Paste, the album, it all kind of started with writing songs and then like trying to transpose them onto a computer without any instruments and just sampling everything. So that was kind of the process. Made a lot of it in my bedroom, and I basically recorded the rhythm section in a studio for the final masters. But apart from that, it was all done in my room. I think so, because it's like a personal space. Like the room has its own character. The sound was developed there, and so it's inevitable that it will end up sounding like my bedroom, even if like that only means something to me. But I know, like, if I went into a studio to do it all, it would be different. Like it would probably sound very different. I think eventually I'm now starting to get like bored of doing demos in my room, and like I now want to go into a studio space and like fully realize everything like earlier on in the process. And I think that's just happening like naturally as time goes on. So I think for the second album, I'm gonna like maybe have a proper producer do it and go in the studio or something. Oh, there's so many. There's like people like Mika Levi, there's people like Beck, there's people like Mark Ronson I'd love to work with, Tom Elmhurst, like big names, small names, all like Kerry Benito, I'd like to work with them. They know that we're friends, so. Most ridiculous thing. I guess just like people thinking that they can't talk to you, like they're scared to talk to you. I always think that's really funny. But I remember being a teenager and like going up to like Metronomy being like, can you sign my shoe, or whatever it was. So I think that's always ridiculous, like people thinking that you're not like them just because you're, like you have followers or whatever. Favourite venue, well, I really like Village Underground in London. I really like Baby's Alright in New York. I'd say Baby's Alright in New York's probably my favourite. I guess keep your ears open, like, don't limit yourself to what you're inspired by. Try and listen to all music, even if you don't think you'll like it. You're affected by everything, and just be open-minded and make it your own.